Alright, so you've finally found house, the one that keeps popping into your head at random times of the day. Now it's time for the next big step, making an offer and negotiating the terms. This is where things get real, fast, especially if you're in a hot market where homes can get snapped up in days or even hours. First, let's talk about teaming up with your real estate agent. Before you even start touring homes, you'll want to sign a buyer representation agreement. It sounds formal, but it's basically a contract that spells out what your agent will do for you, how they get paid, and who pays them. Sometimes it's a percentage, sometimes a flat fee, and, surprise, it's negotiable. Nothing is set by law. Once you're ready to make an offer, your agent becomes your secret weapon. They'll run the numbers on similar homes that recently sold. These are called comps, to help you land on a smart price. Remember, your offer should be competitive but also fit your budget and reflect the home's actual condition. You'll usually put down an earnest money deposit, like 1 to 3% of the price, to show you're serious. Now let's talk about contingencies. These are your safety nets. Pretty much every first-time buyer should have a financing contingency. If your loan falls through, you're not stuck with the house. Inspection contingencies give you wiggle room if the home has issues, and an appraisal contingency makes sure the home is actually worth what you're paying. There are others too, like making sure you can actually get insurance or build what you want if you're buying land. All these details must be in writing, thanks to something called the Statute of Frauds. Once your offer is sent, get ready for some back and forth. The seller can accept, reject, or counter your offer. Maybe they want a higher price, fewer contingencies, or a quicker closing. If it's a seller's market, you might have to go above asking or drop some contingencies. But be careful. Waiving inspections might make your offer stand out, but you don't want to be surprised by a leaky basement or hidden flood damage later. Negotiating repairs and closing costs can also be a game changer. If the inspection finds problems, you can ask for repairs, a price drop, or even a credit at closing. And don't forget, you can always ask the seller to cover your agent's commission through concessions, though it's not guaranteed. Once you both agree, you'll sign the contract and move on to the next stage, due diligence. Pay attention to deadlines, miss one, and you could lose your deposit. With a sharp offer and the right agent in your corner, you'll be well on your way to landing your dream home without any regrets. Stick around for part 5, where I'll break down inspections and what happens before you finally get those keys.